Hey, what's going on? We're going to take a look at the Moggies and Doggies pet training pads. It's a pack of 40 pads that you receive. There's 5 complex multi-layers inside of each pad. It's super absorbent and designed to hold 750 mLs of liquid for about a 5 to 6 hour duration. The very top layer is a quick drying quilted layer, so we'll absorb the urine and liquids quickly, taking the mess away from the pet's feet, so you don't have to worry about your pet getting it in their fur. The urine turns into gel immediately, and because of that, it also reduces the odors. The back side of the pad, which we will look at in a minute, has a plastic backing so nothing will seep through, and it's an extra barrier to protect your floors. One thing about these pads, my cat is actually right to the right of the box. There's something inside of it that is a natural product that attracts the pets. So she's been stocking these pads for the past couple of days. They're 100% eco-friendly, and they are safe to dispose in the trash. So here's the box you get. There's 40 pads in here. They are 24 by 24. And the box actually goes over the layers. So we'll take a quick look. There's the different layers. Alright, so we'll get the box out of the way. Here's the pad itself. Let me zoom out. Alright, now I have some tea and some grape Kool-Aid mixed together. So we have some tea residue and some grape Kool-Aid to show the color. Looking at the pad itself, this is the soft woven side. There's that plastic backing, so it's not going to leak through. Now these pads are very lightweight. It's 42 grams at a dry weight. So we'll take our solution here. I don't know how much this is, I haven't measured it out, but we'll just go ahead and pour it down. So you see, it starts to absorb into the pad immediately. I'll zoom in a little bit. And you can see how well it's actually absorbing into the pad. The pad's turning a bunch of different colors. That was grape Kool-Aid and some tea mixture. That way I could leave some residue on there. Now you see it's absorbing in quite well. At the top of the video, there still is a lot of liquid, but as we look at the video here, you can see it's just starting to disappear into the pad. Completely gone. There we go. If you look at the bottom, the floor is not wet at all, so that's really good. We'll leave that sit there. I'll go ahead and pour just a little bit more on. So there we go. I think we're at our max capacity. We'll go ahead and let that absorb in. Now something I do want to point out too, that 42 grams of dry weight, we're going to let all this absorb in, and then we're going to weigh this and see where we're at. So while it's doing that, I'm going to grab the scale. Alright, I'll help it along here. Just kind of move it around. And we're just going to fold it up. So looking under, again the floor is not wet. I just spilled a little bit of the over. We're going to come over here to the scale. So here's our scale. We'll zoom out. How did it focus? We'll turn it on. So remember I said a dry one was 42. We have the dry one right here. There we go, 41, 42. We'll take our wet one that had all that liquid poured on. Look at the difference there, 436 grams. So switching that over to pounds, you have almost a pound of liquid compared to dry weight of an ounce and a half. That's a pretty phenomenal difference. The absorption rate on that is crazy. Again, this holds the urine or the liquid for up to 6 hours with no problem. It'll protect all the surfaces underneath, and because of that natural pet attractant, this is very good to potty train, well, not potty train, but litter train cats, or potty train the dogs outside. So these are really great. Eco-friendly again. If you have any questions on the product, please feel free to ask in the comments. These pads do work a lot better than the offerings in the big box retailers like the PetSmarts and all of that stuff. So it's a definitely great product for new pet owners. Check us out on facebook.com/gallreviews as well as gallreviews.com. I want to thank Moggies and Doggies for sending out the sample. It's a really useful product, and you got to see it here first on an actual video demo. Thanks a lot. Check us out for the next review.